Speaker, sir, start question number 1A.
Because our reply is as per printed.
Speaker, sir, I had asked how many cases are pending. The Supreme Court of the state government are pending. What is the number of cases in the Supreme Court? Will the Honorable Chief Minister give me the total number?
222.
222.
531 before High Court, there is supplementary, and 285 before District Court. As per your requirement, you have asked from 2007
yes.
for High Court.
Sir, there is a book written by Madhav Godbole, Judiciary and Governance in India. He says in the front page that there was a man, if you are walking on the street and if somebody wants your watch taken away from you, you would get angry. Somebody wants to take away your watch, you would get angry. And if he tries to fight with you, you would fight with him. But if he says, I will go to court, you take out the watch and give it to him. Because you will not get justice. Here are people who have appealed on several, small people, big people, everybody. Will the government consider there are so many cases pending? I'll give you an example of my personal self. I had a case where the other party had no documents. Only 120 rupee. In the old days we had Prudent, so then now it's transferred to be given to the panchayat. 120 rupee piece of paper, receipt from the panchayat. It took me 24 years. And then still the party is agitating. They have no papers whatsoever. So, will the government consider that in case of land acquisition, in case of have some sort of settlement, there is to be the, I think, there is a way of this
Lok Adalat.
Lok Adalat, as well as try to settle these cases by giving them, because suppose the land acquisition case never comes up for say 20 years or 15 years or 5 years or 10 years. Today the values of the land, the government then is bound to pay that 20 rupees or 30 rupees per square meter. So some sort of settlement has to be done. Will the government take a progressive step in bringing conciliation and getting these cases cleared?
Speaker, sir, after the assembly is over, I am marking this data, 1038 cases. Government should not be normally litigant or the petitioner, the other way, so the other side of the petitioner in normal circumstances, wherever possible. I also agree, 1038 cases, 1038 is a big number. About maybe 100 to 200 cases out of them, between 100 to 200, I was just counting, I could not complete, are cases where we have no role actually. They are the Union of India, or where we are compulsorily party only because we are state. We have been brought into the suit. Those I can't help. But land acquisition, matters pertaining to service, I see sufficient number of service matter. I will discuss with Law Department, Advocate General, and even the Chief Justice of High Court to work out arrangements where arrangements like Lok Adalat can speed up the cases. Let me target to bring down the number to 50% by the year end. It's not so easy, but I will work out. I was going through it. Land acquisition cases are mainly stuck up, I think, because of our policy which has not come. Let me come with the land acquisition policy. Once that comes, I don't think anyone will come for enhancement. These enhancements are because, obviously, because 5 rupees, 10 rupees have been awarded as a price, so people go to the court. We'll work out on that. Lok Adalat.
So I was quoting Madhav Godbole. In his book, he in fact quotes Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru saying this. What I said, that story of a man, somebody demanding the watch. Pandit ji, perhaps how many years have passed now? He was the first Prime Minister of India.
Be permitted to ask star LAQ number 2A.
Reply is as per cyclo style.
Speaker sir, I had asked a question to the revenue minister on 12/7 18,500 square meters in survey number 44/0 of village Arpora. I would like to ask the Honorable Chief Minister as to what action would be taken against these offenders for buying agricultural land in violation of laws.
Even the person of Indian origin or overseas citizen of India are not permitted to buy agricultural land. Their OCI certificate has a very clear restriction what you cannot do. You cannot vote in India, you cannot buy agricultural land in India. If this case, which question you said?
It is unstarred LAQ 56 answered on 12/7/2012.
Unstarred LAQ
56
dated
12/7/2012. Poile disa.
I will, the action taking authority is not state government, it is central government. We will move for cancellation subject to the legal provision of the purchase and also notify central government to take action, Director of Revenue Intelligence or whichever agency looks after. I think he comes under FEMA.
FEMA,
Foreign Exchange Management.
Because I just want to elaborate 1 minute on this. This matter is such that the applicant has misrepresented, bought this land. RBI has given permission to construct a residential house. Subsequently, the Revenue Department has converted this land. And today the Revenue Department gives in an answer to me that this commercial activity by the name of Club Cabana runs in this place. Which means they have misrepresented with the Revenue Department. They have misrepresented while buying the land. And now the land is going on. It also exposes that 3 government departments, Department of Law, Department of Town Planning and Department of Revenue are not coordinating between themselves. Because Sanad has also been given illegally. Land has been converted illegally.
I will investigate the full matter through an judicial inquiry first. Let them establish properly how things are, because this is a very old matter. It is not today.
Now old matter, एकूच issue कितें? Old matter म्हणून उरला, पूण हांगा आतां seal कर आनी पयली put a stay on this. If it is being done illegally, why should the business go on?
Let me carry out the inquiry. I will do it quickly and find out what is the illegality, whether he has been given adequate permissions, all those aspects.
No, these permissions have been answered in this. That
answer केला ताजेरूच हांव inquiry करता.
RBI चे permission जे आहा ताजे actual case म्हजे कडेन आहा. If you want I will
permission दिला म्हणून.
ना RBI permission कित्याक दिला ते म्हजे कडेन आहा. RBI permission दिला specifically to build a house. Residential purposes म्हणून बरयला. आता revenue minister म्हाका answer दिला की ते commercial activity चलता म्हणून. ताजे residential premises कशे जाले? ते बसूंकूच शकना.
These are the document you are producing.
I will produce now.
Natural justice requires that the other party also has to give documents they have. For argument's sake, I am not saying it. Let us argue that RBI has amended their permission subsequently, and you don't have that copy.
No, but the revenue minister has not referred to the amended thing that is hypothetically being told. Whatever the revenue minister has said, I have got what it RBI says on that. Hypothetical situation काय बघा. But I have the clear case of
Let him answer. You just sit first.
Speaker sir, कोणी मनीस असलो जर तूं जाल्यार ताका natural justiceचेर we have to give him opportunity. And when we say that you cancel this or cancel do that, lot of time people don't realize that cancellation is subject to natural justice. For example, there are cases where I have received people who have been employed but does not their document document birth date or birth certificate is bogus or education qualification is bogus. Even in such circumstances, if they have completed minimum probation period of 2 years, the government has to issue them show cause why they should not be dismissed from the service. So natural justice requires that you give a notice. Based on whatever information he is providing, I will definitely see that the concerned person is given chance to be heard. An action will be taken if they have violated the law.
Michael Lobo.
Sir, would it be possible for the government to create a website wherein foreigners could know about purchase of land holdings in Goa, mentioning specifically therein the do's and don'ts, like which land they can purchase, whether they have a business visa, means the website should have all the required norms for a foreigner to purchase land in Goa.
All foreigners have to obtain visa. They cannot come to India without obtaining
But
visa.
there are certain lawyers and other people over here, they misguide them, so that we should create a website.
All people have to get a visa before entering India, other than those who are persons of Indian origin or overseas citizen of India. They don't require visa stamped on their passport, but the visa is automatic with that OCI card. So I think all these aspects are known to the person who applies for a visa. He can go to the Government of India website where visa application is made, and I think now visa applications are mostly online, so he will get all the information. He doesn't have to go by some lawyer's advice. Still, if government, if you want, we will collect all the information and provide it.
That's right. Fudla prashna, Shri Rohan.
I may be permitted to ask star LAQ number 3A.
Speaker sir, ask your question.
For the Honorable Minister for Power, be pleased to state the start LAQ number 3A, the reply to the start LAQ number 3A.
Speaker sir, answer as per circular start.
Speaker sir, is it a fact that the government in the first phase of underground cabling considered Aldona and Salingo constituency for underground cabling?
Speaker sir, underground cabling Aldona, Saligaon आणि त्या एरियात जसे आम्ही ठरवले आहा की टोटल होल ऑफ गोवा अंडरग्राउंड केबलिंग करपाचे आहा, पण अंडरग्राउंड केबलिंग मेन करून पहिले इम्पॉर्टंट सिटीज आणि टुरिस्ट एरियाज आहा तिथून करपाचे पयली ठरवले.
Speaker sir, आज Parwari, which is an extension after Panjim has already been under underground cabling, complete zala. Parwari has been the fastest growing city, you can call it a city today, की त्यात जवळजवळ 24,000 कंझ्युमर असा. आज सेक्रेटरीएट परवरी असा, एज्युकेशन हब परवरी असा, कॉलेजीस डिपार्टमेंट सगळे आज परवरी ओपन जाता. तशेंच आता म्हाका दिसता आनिल्ल्या तेंपान हायकोर्टूय परवरी येवपाचो आसा. हे सगळे घेवन डज द मिनिस्टर कन्सिडर परवरी टू बी अ इम्पॉर्टंट सिटी